They looked at me strange when I spoke what I seen.
I was building dreams while they judged the process, as well as interpreting dreams while I was in the pit. See, family, some individuals reincarnated for the time that we're in right now. And when they reincarnated with knowing who they are, programmed to be activated at different times when it comes down to the level of awareness. So as they judge my process, I continue to be remembered how to tame the kingdom within, how to obtain the kingdom within. See, I had to tame the masculine and embrace the feminine. See, I noticed a fight in me whenever I would be by myself or in isolation, feeling like I didn't fit in, feeling like why I can't make no connections, feeling like I'm having all these visions and dreams being given to me, but I can't do it by myself. You know, would reach out and start sharing ideas, and then come to find out you get pushed out of the idea. It was all about them wanting the vision and not seeing the bigger vision, which is we are one consciousness broken into billions of pieces that were set up to come out, collect data, just like servers do, right? And then embody the data and then transform. And this stuff is like on a auto pay, meaning whether you know it or not, whatever you give attention to will always return to you compound. It don't miss. So if you're feeding yourself from the unknown, meaning knowledge of self, knowledge of whatever idea or vision been given to you, meaning you go and seek out with this with the lower body, the physical, you go out and put that part of you in that water so you can soak up the word. Whatever that business or idea may be, whatever you do that brings love, light, and joy to the collective. So, long story short, family, if you're someone right now that feels as if you're the outsider, you've been cast out, you feel like Cinderella when you're around people that were supposed to love you, let me tell you, man, let go, let God, that's not just a saying. That's telling you, allow your emotions to be released based on whatever the situation is, and see it from a logical standpoint. What is it teaching you? What are you learning? Are you allowing your emotions to sit calm in the midst of it? Or are you moving around with whatever's in front of you that's trying to drain you? Because how you get drained is by what you think about. If you're thinking about a situation or something that has been said to you or has been displayed in front of you, then you're pouring and giving that life. That's why when kids go to school and stuff, that programming is constantly poisoning them due to them consuming it on a daily basis. But see, the universe, it used everything for your good. So what been given to you to move you in the wrong direction will be flipped on its head and used as a footstool if you perceive it right. it can become leverage. See, in God, I trust. What is that? That's knowing who I am, mind, body, soul, with spirit on top as the apex. And whatever spirit gives me, I align my ether with my elements. Okay? Earth, wind, fire, water. I align spirit with that. So in other words, I bring people, places, and things together that looks like what's in me. Meaning, whatever the idea is, them the people I gotta be around. Whatever the idea is, that's what I'm studying on. Whatever the idea is, that's the places I'm visiting so I can expand my consciousness on whatever that is. So understand that isolation is a blessing, family. Separation is a blessing, family. And a lot of times you don't realize it until you elevate. And you look back and it's like, man, I'm surely glad I trusted what was in me the whole time, even though nobody else could see it. That's why when the purpose or the vision is given to you, family, it's not for others to understand. All right? If you with a man that you can tell him your ideas and he don't help you on trying to expand it, even if you don't like what he's saying, then that's not your man. If you're with a woman and you can tell her what type of ideas you got and, you know, you working and you going to save up and do this and do that and you want to get your credit right, and she's more about talking about the homegirls and wanting to hang out and want to, you know, constantly repeat the loop, something that y'all both are tired of, but either the man or woman lack the awareness to see that it's a loop, that's not your person. See, energy is all that exists, family. I don't care if you're a man nor a woman. At the end of the day, it's either you vibrating at the vibration of love, meaning progression, expansion, you know, no repeats, no more. Now we may do some rehearsals, meaning, you know, study our script and study up on what we're trying to implement or we're aiming to implement. But once that camera come on, it's lights, camera, action, you know, once we align it, in other words, that's when the universe hollers action. And then you step in that. And you can't step in that with no doubt. You can't step in that with doubt and fear in your mind and people around you, you know, pushing fear mongering and not pushing no type of, you know, inspiration. All they want to show you is the shadow of the situation, where, oh man, it might not work. Oh man, hey, I don't know what you think. I don't know about that. If I was you, I wouldn't move down there. I would stay here. Hey, that's a good job. Keep that job. Let me tell y'all something, man. Your vision is bigger than some people parts that they got to play in this lifetime. So you can't tell small-minded people your big visions, because everybody got a different position to play. And when you're called to be a leader within the kingdom of Christ, you cannot spread or pour your ideas and visions into the ears of small-minded individuals that can only see as far as what they see with their two eyes. But all will know in this season moving forward. Okay? So as the separation take place, I recommend that you take this time in isolation to seek back what brought you peace and happiness when you were a child. I used to like to dance. I used to like to do so much, man. So now, you know, I'm doing a lot of things that I once second guessed myself about. You know, this energy is empowering every open heart to become that thing you see within here right now, family. Right now. So I don't do a lot of saying like, share, and subscribe. You know, energy is the strongest, realest, untouchable thing we live in, and we will ever be. So if this message came to you, it's for you. We only attract what we are, not what we want. So if you feel somebody need to hear this, then do so. Other than that, it's for you. But like always, family, as above, so below. One love. Hey family, I got something special for you guys right now. It's the new single, Dreams in the Pit, right after this. But in the midst of this playing, I'm fit to show you guys this sign right here, all the way around it, how the truth is hidden in plain sight. So for some of you guys that don't know, Virginia Beach was where everything started, meaning the Bible, King James, where the voyage was set in play for them to come over and take over the land of the indigenous individuals that were put in place to make sure that everything stay in a balanced format for expansion. Y'all just check this out. I love you.
Yeah. They looked at me strange when I spoke what I seen, but the dream never lied. Create the flow. Divine Wolf. I had dreams like Joseph, they ain't understand me. Told them what I seen, now they can't stand me. Love turned cold, got left out abandoned. Same bloodline, but they still did damage. Threw me in a pit, now I'm rising from the ashes. Pain built division, now the purpose everlasting. I was speaking go wild, they was living average. Now the same dream got the whole world asking. I remember nights I was talking from the soul. Tried to paint a picture, they was laughing at the goals. Had love for the family, still got treated cold. Crazy how your own people feel what they can't hold. Joseph in a coat, colors shining through the dark. Everybody got a role, but everybody play a part. Some betray you with a kiss, some betray you with silence. Some smile in your face while secretly fighting your guidance. I was carrying visions bigger than the room size. They saw ego, I was only speaking true vibes. God gave me dreams, I ain't asked for the blueprint. Now I walk through pressure like a king in a movement. Even in the prison, Joseph still interpreted. Even through betrayal, purpose still was birthed in him. That's why I move different when the energy's shifting. Sometimes isolation really be spiritual lifting. I had dreams like Joseph, they ain't understand me. Told them what I seen, now they can't stand me. Love turned cold, got left out abandoned. Same bloodline, but they still did damage. Threw me in the pit, now I'm rising from the ashes. Pain built division, now the purpose everlasting. I was speaking go wild, they was living average. Now the same dream got the whole world asking. Soul for civil by the people close to me, but pressure made diamonds, now they watching growth from me. Had to learn the silence louder than applause be. Real chosen ones walk lonely before glory. I was building kingdoms while they judged the process. Heart full of vision, mind full of bosses. Every scar taught lessons, every loss brought blessings. Gotta isolate the wolf before he sends the message. Now I understand why the path felt different. Couldn't stay asleep, spirit kept whispering. You ain't here to fit in, you here to awaken. Now the pit turned palace through the chances they was taking. To every soul that was overlooked, every dreamer they laughed at, every chosen one pushed to the side. The pit was never your ending, it was preparation. Create the flow. Divine Wolf.
Divine Wolf.